Hey, good evening. It's Saturday, October 3rd. As we close off the week, I'm going to read a short portion from Psalm 37. And it's just the first 4 verses. And verse 4 is one of those popular verses that we see on plaques and people have on their walls, or it's their favorite life verse. But sadly, it is disconnected from context. So I'm going to be reading from, again, Dale Ralph Davis's translation and from his commentary on Psalm 37. And it's going to sound a little different to you. And the popular verse will sound a little different to you. But it's one of great encouragement. When we get the context here, it's surprising what's happening. Don't let yourself get burned up over evildoers. Don't be envious of wrongdoers. For like grass, they will soon wither, and like green growth, they will fade away. Trust in Yahweh and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on His faithfulness. Feed on His faithfulness. Find your delight in Yahweh, and let Him give you the request of your heart. See, that's the verse we're familiar with. Find your delight in Yahweh, and let Him give you the request of your heart. Feeding on Yahweh is how you delight in Him, and you feed on His faithfulness. Now, here's the context that we miss. And again, Dr. Davis gives us such brilliant insight here. The evildoers here referred to in the psalm are not the people from the Philistines or the Moabites or the surrounding countryside. No, most likely these are the people in Israel who really don't care about somebody who wants to do the right thing before God. They're part of those people who say they serve God, but they've got another agenda. They actually don't like it if you're obedient to God. That's the kind of evildoers we're talking about, the evildoers in the camp, the ones we rub shoulders with, that are upset with our obedience. Don't let yourself get burned up over evildoers. And that phrase is repeated a couple more times in the psalm. Don't let yourself get burned up over people that are not consistent. Rather, trust in Yahweh. And again, it's that covenant name for God, His personal name for us to call Him by. Trust in Yahweh and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on His faithfulness. Feed on His faithfulness. And as I feed on His faithfulness, then find your delight in Yahweh and let Him give you the request of your heart. This is not about you having a list of desires that I want, but as I fill myself with the Word of God, as Colossians 3 reminds us, let the Word of Christ dwell in you richly, so that you do everything in His name. See, this is the source of joy for us as Christians. This is where our hope is. This is the beauty of serving God. So often we get discouraged by other Christians. And Davis is saying that this psalm is telling us here, don't get burned up about them. Feed on the faithfulness of God. Find your delight in Him. And when you're feeding on His faithfulness and taking delight in this beautiful covenant God that we have, then let Him fill you with all the good things that are before us. Let God be gracious to us. And that's our blessed hope this night. Lord bless you and take care of you. And again, we'll see you on Monday morning. Have a great night.